Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Efia. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of Ghana's all-time favorite sauce, Shito. It's rich, spicy, flavorful, and goes perfectly with almost everything from rice to Kenkey, Waakye, yam, or even fries. You will love this one. So all you have to do is to trust the process. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's get started. So I have my onions, garlic, ginger, and some natural herbs already prepped very nicely. I'm going to blend everything together until it's nice and smooth. To make blending easier, I'll add a little oil and small amount of water. This is because the water helps loosen the frozen pieces and keeps the blender running smoothly. But if you want your shito to really speed up in the cooking process, make sure not to add in any water, trust me. But this one helps when you don't want to put pressure on the blaze of the blender. Is very important. So I love to use deep pots because shito needs space to fry and simmer properly. Stir everything together so it's nicely combined. Then I'll also place the pot on medium heat. Allow it to cook slowly at this point. As it cooks, you will notice some water rising to the top, just the way it's in it on your screens right now. That's from the frozen garlic, ginger, and onions, and also the little bit of water we added whilst blending. We're going to keep stirring continuously so the mixture doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. The key here is patience. Continue stirring slowly, allowing the water to drain out completely through evaporation. You will see the mixture gradually thicken and the raw aroma of the garlic and ginger will begin to fade. This process helps concentrate on all flavors and make sure your shito base becomes rich and aromatic. Once the water has drained out completely and the mixture looks thick and slightly glossy, it's time to add in the tomato paste. So I'll add and stir everything continuously until it's beautifully combined with the garlic and ginger base. At this point, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, what are you waiting for? Can you give this video a thumbs up, and also do share this video to your lovely friends and family so they get to see this amazing and inspiring recipe as well. Thank you so much for doing that. Alright, so as I stirred everything together, I realized the oil wasn't enough, and that's very important to note because shito really requires a lot of oil. So the oil helps the sauce fry evenly, prevents it from sticking, and gives it that signature smooth rich texture that we're looking for. After adding in the oil, I'll stir everything once again to make sure it's well mixed. You should see the oil slightly rising above the paste. This is how you know there is enough for proper frying. Allow it to cook on high heat so that the tomato paste can fry properly. This stage takes about 30 to 40 minutes, but it's worth it, trust me. And at this point, I want to also use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers and new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always liking my videos, sharing, and also commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. Alright, so we are back after about 30 to 40 minutes, and as you can see, the paste is well caramelized and also the oil is beginning to separate, and your shito will develop that deep, delicious flavor we all love, and that's what we're looking for. So all that is left is for us to go in with our chili flakes. Trust me, I just didn't know why this part didn't record, but we move. We're going to also add in some powdered pepper as well. Feel free to use any amount of pepper of your choice. It totally depends on how you want it. Okay, now I'll also go in with some shrimp powder and also some fish powder as well. Next, I'll also go in with my aromat shrimp seasoning and also aromat stew seasoning powder. These two works beautifully together. They enhance the natural flavors and give the sauce a perfect balance. Feel free to use any seasoning of your choice depending on your taste. Just remember to taste as you go so you don't add too much salt. But remember, aroma seasoning is only the best spice or seasoning powder for your soup, stews, or any other thing that you want to make. Okay, now stir everything together very nicely. At this stage, always taste for salt before adding more. I tasted mine and realized it needed just a little extra, so I went in with about 1 tablespoon of salt. Then I stirred everything well to mix it evenly. Next, I added another round of oil. Yes, shito really requires a lot of oil. The oil helps it fry properly, cook faster, and also helps preserve it for longer. Once the oil goes in, give it another good stir to make sure everything is well combined. Then allow it to cook gentle on medium heat. Don't rush this stage. Let it fry slowly until the oil rises beautifully to the top. As always, keep checking and stirring from time to time to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom. After a while, you will notice the oil fully separated and floating on top. And that's how you know your shito is perfectly cooked. The aroma at this point should be rich, smoky, and irresistible. Allow it to fry for a few more minutes so all the flavors settle in nicely. Once you're happy with the taste and texture, turn off the heat and let it cool completely. After cooling, you can store your shito in a clean glass jar or container. Make sure there's enough oil covering the top. This helps it to last longer and stay fresh. And there you have it, delicious homemade Ghanaian Shito made right in your kitchen. Perfect for rice, kenkey, yam, or even bread. Thank you so much for watching, lovely people. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Cooking with Efia for more delicious homemade recipes. See you in my next video. Bye for now.